Yeah, from the BART train to a tour bus, still the same.
What's going on, guys? As you guys know, I am TrueTriz. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can make a working time machine for Minecraft Pocket Edition. This is super awesome. I'll throw some credits down below, but anyways, this is super awesome, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy going back in time in Minecraft Pocket Edition. So anyways, before we get to the video though, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like. Also, I'm doing a new thing. If you guys want me to shout out either your channel or your Twitter, please let me know. I'm going to randomly select a couple of you guys, and I'm going to actually tweet you guys out. If this video gets over 2,000 likes, I'm going to be doing some shoutouts on every single video that actually gets over 2,000 likes. So make sure you guys go ahead and like the video and leave either your YouTube name or your PSN or whatever you guys really want me to shout out. It could be anything, honestly. Just leave something down in the comment section. And if this video gets over 2,000 likes, I'm going to select a few of you guys that actually do so. You have to be active on my channel though for this to actually work. So anyways, though, let's get into today's video. This thing is super awesome, and personally I think a lot of you guys are going to find this thing to be kind of cool. If you guys want to like mess around with your friends with and kind of like not necessarily control, I guess you can kind of control, I guess you could control people if you really wanted to, but it's just a fun way to just mess around in MCPE. So anyways, this is the time machine room right here that I actually have. You guys can actually see when I shut the door here, we actually have the glowstone up in that corner. We have our proper bed here. We have the torch down there. It's a very basic house. Obviously, we don't have this thing here. I kind of messed up when I made it, and you can't like walk over the bed here. You can't really jump without deleting this block. So I just like, you know what? I think you guys will understand as the viewer. Anyways, this is my basic house right here. If I actually look at the clock, it actually says 2017. This is the year that we're in currently when I'm actually making this video. Maybe you guys are watching this video in 2018. I don't know. It's kind of up to you guys. So I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. But anyways, you can see it's 2017. This is our house right here. We have the glowstone up here. We have the bed right there, and we have the torch right there. Very important you guys know how this layout of this house is. However though, if I just go into this room here, open this door, and then walk in, and I have to shut the door here and then tap this button here and actually do so, I actually am in the future. That's correct. Let me shut this door behind me so you guys can see. So here we go. If I look at this clock now, it actually says 3017. We jumped 1,000 years into the future here. And you can see, I guess that looks a little bit different than the glowstone that we've been used to seeing. And look at our bed. Our bed's pretty futuristic. It almost looks like it just pulls out of the wall or something like that. And then what happened to our little fancy torch? That looks a little bit different now, doesn't it? That's pretty funny, huh? Isn't this kind of weird in a way? We kind of just jumped to the future. That's pretty epic. So anyways, I'm going to be teaching you guys how exactly you can mess around with your buddies and you can make it so you're actually in the future. You can jump 1,000 years or even 4,000 years into the future of Minecraft Pocket Edition. So let's go jump right back into where we were before, where our other house is. And I'm going to teach you guys exactly how I actually made this thing. So first things first, you kind of want to know exactly what you guys want to do, what kind of like layout, what structure. Obviously for this video, this tutorial is very small. It's a very small building. However though, you guys can make this thing gigantic. You can make it as big as you want. However, you have to remember, whatever you guys actually do, you have to do the same thing in the like quote-unquote future of this MCPE build. So anyways, what do you want? I always start out by doing is I actually go ahead and actually build the nice portal. I get some obsidian. I personally enjoy making it. Let's make it way over here. This sheep. If you want to go in the future, man. You want to go in the future? I think you want to go in the future. I'm pretty sure this little guy wants to go in the future. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna grab this obsidian right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and break down into the dirt. Obviously, I'm gonna make it kind of quick. So I mean, you can make it more complex if you guys really want to. It's all up to you guys. Honestly, it's all up to you. If you guys want to make this more complex, go for it. Nothing's stopping you. You know, nothing's stopping you. So anyways, I'm just gonna go make just a general portal. You can make it as obviously as big as you guys want to. Just make sure it is in fact a legit portal here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Obviously, you don't need the actual flint and steel quite yet, but I actually recommend kind of getting ready for that. Then what you want to actually do is you want to go and grab whatever brick, or we'll make this one brick. How about that? We'll make it brick. We want to get our brick, and we want to grab our clock. We want to grab an item frame, of course, and then whatever materials we want to be like futuristic. So let's go ahead and let's go grab. We can grab some other random block here. We could just do something kind of weird. Let's go and let's just pretend that in the future, our mushrooms look like this in the present day, and then in the future they actually will turn red there. So I'm gonna grab a little plot. Actually, you know what we could do, even to make things even a little bit more spicy. We can grab a daisy, and in the future they turn into a sunflower. It's a little bit of like a stretch, I guess, but I mean you can have a lot of fun with this. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm also going to grab this flower pot, and then let's do this anvil here. So anyways, first things first, what you have to actually do is you need to have 2 types of years or 2 set dates for your actual time machine. So the one I did in here, this one was 2017, the date that we're actually in right now. You of course can do whatever date you want to do. You could even go back 2015 even, or 2018, live in the future even more, or even like the 1800s if you really want to. Doesn't really matter. So anyways, I just go ahead and I throw my clock in, any clock, and I set my date here. So let's go ahead and we'll do 1883. That's a completely random year, but I'm just gonna do it just because. Alright, so now we actually made our date, our clock date. So now when I actually go in my inventory here, I'm gonna replace it. 1883 is our clock. So this is the year we're going to be starting in. So next what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to make I'm gonna leave a space right there. I'll show you guys in a little bit. I'm just gonna make just any ordinary house you guys actually want to do, of course, and then you can go ahead. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make an exact replica of that house, I guess, but we'll just make it brick, of course. I think they had brick in the 1800s. I'm pretty sure they did. So I think that's a fair bet we could actually make. I'm gonna go drop one back here, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm gonna be doing. And then we'll throw this guy up there, and then we'll close the rest of this house off just like this. I think it's gonna be a little bit different of a build than that one that way, but just obviously just bear with me. Of course, you know, nothing's gonna be perfect, of course, here. So I'm gonna go make my floor. Oh geez, I broke the obsidian. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix it. Oh geez, we'll make our brick floor. I actually know a couple people that have brick flooring. I know some people are like, oh, it's weird brick floor. Yes, it's actually quite of a, I don't know, it's not too popular over here in the States, I guess, but I do know a couple people. Some of my friends actually have a brick floor here. So anyways, I'm just gonna make this a little bit of like a little cut here, just like this. Let's delete this guy and have a little bit of a slash with a room for your door. We'll put a door there eventually, and then you want to go ahead and then you want to go and continue making your floor, and then you can go make the rest of your little house, your little building here, if this makes sense. I'll make it really tiny and small just to speed the whole process, of course, but if you want to impress more of your friends, I guess you would have to make it a little bit bigger. But if you want to make it tiny and small, I guess the only one that, if you just a little bit of a joke, I guess no one's gonna be really judging you, I guess, because everyone will think it's really cool at first, and then once you see it, they're like, oh man, you got me good. I think it's a pretty decent troll. So I'm gonna break this thing, and then we'll finish off our walls, and then we'll finish our roof really quickly too. And then once we actually do that, we should be all good and dandy for the rest of the tutorial. Alright, so once you actually have everything all set and done, I'm going to go ahead and I'll still keep my item frame. I'm going to grab the obsidian, and I'm going to actually replace it with an actual dispenser right here. So I'm going to grab the dispenser, and then I will actually go and I'm going to grab the clock, and I'm going to just replace it with this button here. Then you can go and you can replace it with your flint and steel too. So there we have it. So this, of course, is our little house here, and pretty much what you want to do is you want to throw in your dispenser here, and you want to load up your flint and steel right there. and then you want to grab your item frame, and you can put it wherever you want in the house. I like to make it a little bit visible, so you can just throw the item frame right there, so exactly right when you get out of the actual time portal, then you guys will actually know. So here's 1883. Of course, right now in this house right here is 1883 inside this little brick house that we actually live in here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna throw in a birch door. I just like the birch door. It looks cooler. It also blocks off the rest of the house, I guess. So I guess it makes more sense. Then what you can actually do is you can continue to just finish off the house if you guys wish to, or you guys can continue to add in items. I'll make it. I was gonna do the flower thing, but I'll make an exact replica of the house that we did before. So let's go grab a torch. And then we can grab, I think it was a glowstone. We'll grab that guy here. So we have the bed right here. I'm gonna throw the bed right. Oh, geez, I think it was one block over this way, if I'm correct. One more block. There we go. And then we got my torch there, and we have the glowstone right on top of there. So once we have this, I'll finish this guy off. Here we have it. So this is like our original house. This is the 1883 house right here. So we have, it's really basic. I know I can make it more complex if you want to, but the biggest thing is if you guys do choose to go a little bit more complex, then you have to actually mimic it on the exact same level in the future. So once we actually are done, all you have to do is just open the door here, have a flint and steel. I'm gonna go grab a button really quickly here. Let's grab this guy, and then I'm gonna go crouch, throw it on top of there. And then, so once we're all set now. We're all good to go. We're all good. So here's our little time machine right here. It's a working time machine in this little house, which is really, really cool. You go enter in the house, and then you open up this door right here, and you walk in, tell people to close the door, hit the button, and then you are in the, oh geez, I'm in the future. There we go. Close the door. And now we're back in 2017, and it's the glowstone, we have the bed here, and we have a torch there. So obviously if you want to, you can go ahead and change the date, do the same thing with the anvil, change it to, I don't know, 2017, maybe this is a 2017 future, if you would say. But regardless though, it's still pretty neat, something fun to do. Check your friends, be like, yo dude, I can teleport in the future in Minecraft Pocket Edition. Like, bro, prove it. And then you just go ahead and make this little build here. You can do it in your realm even. Be like, oh dude, our realms, we have a time machine in our realm. I think it'd be kind of funny. But anyways though, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new around here, and hopefully one of you guys actually wants a shout out, because I think it'd be kind of cool if one of you guys really want to have a little shout out in one of my videos, for maybe my next video or something like that. I have to see. It has to get 2,000 likes though, but we'll see. But anyways, we'll catch y'all later. Until next time, my name is TrueTriz. Have an awesome day, and remember, stay true. Make sure to subscribe if you guys have not already, and hit the little gear button to turn on notifications. Once you guys do that, you guys will be alerted every single time I upload. Have an awesome day. Stay true. Peace.